Welcome to All About Craven, CTV10's newest interactive live show that focuses on the communities, the people, and the events in Craven County. Now welcome today's host, Carl Ipock and Jennifer Wagner.
Good morning and welcome to All About Craven. Jennifer?
Good morning.
It is so good to be back.
It is good to be back. We've been gone for a couple of weeks.
We're too busy.
Well, you know, things happen. We're running all over the place, and so, you know, we're making preparations to get ready for the last day of school and graduation, and guess what? The finish line, it's here.
We can see it.
Yes.
Saturday.
And the last day of school is Friday, and so...
Half day?
Half day, and so I know that there are a lot of students that are extremely excited. There's probably a few teachers that are excited too. And then, of course, graduation. And thank goodness we've gotten all this rain, and hopefully it is good to go. We'll be out of here and lots of sunshine on Saturday.
We hope so.
Well, if not, what happens is we have to move graduation inside.
Oh, that's...
And so we've become
We've
limited.
been so blessed so many years not having to do that. Knock on wood.
Yes.
Let's don't have this to be the year. It's so critical, the timing right now, though, because we have seniors taking exams.
It is
we
exam
have high
week.
school students taking exams.
This is the week that our high school students are taking their exams. And so being the mother of a high school student, I know the stress that is there because very well, because these count as 25% of their grade. And so it's very important this week, even though they might have senioritis and, you know, last day of schoolitis, you know, they still have to perform right up here to the end.
And exams end Wednesday?
Actually, tomorrow is the last day for
Today
fourth
is
period.
Wednesday.
Yes.
Thursday.
And so Friday's a makeup day in case anybody missed.
Okay, Friday's the makeup day and Saturday is graduation.
That's it. So they're really pushing it this year. So it's been a lot of work, not only on our administrators, but also on our school staff and counselors, especially to turn around everything in such a quick time frame to be able to have everything ready for graduation.
Some of the things people don't see are they're very early, they're very late.
Lots of practicing that just doesn't happen. So we just want to make sure that everything is smooth and the ceremonies get off to a great start.
Great. Well, what else have we been doing the last couple of weeks?
Well, I know yesterday that Gerganis had an opportunity to celebrate their volunteers. They had over 3,072 hours contributed to their school through volunteer service. And so, you know, we always talk about how important it is not only to have our families involved in our school, but it's also extremely important for us to have our communities involved in our schools.
And of course, they're a Blue Ribbon school.
Blue Ribbon School,
National.
and adopted, of course, by a squadron at Cherry Point. And so having the military presence at our schools,
It just feels so good, doesn't it?
it's really nice for our students, and I really like it for them to have people to look up to in uniform because it really makes a significant difference to those young people in their lives, and they will remember that forever.
Quite an impact on the culture,
And
both the volunteers and the Corps.
yes. And
Young
if you don't
Marines being present.
if you don't ever think you're making a difference when those young little people are asking where their friends are, you know you're making a difference. So that was yesterday, so I'm glad. And other schools, of course, are doing their celebrations as well. And so last week, our elementary and middle schools had an opportunity to do their EOGs, which is their end of grade testing. And so they are also, you know, reviewing the scores and seeing if there's anybody who possibly might need to go to summer school. And so all of those things are taking place behind the scenes as well, and award ceremonies as well. So lots of recognitions for our students for all of the work that they've done this year.
And a lot of preparations for the summer, which will be training opportunities, so many different things that are offered to our young people.
Yes.
And also our teachers.
That's right.
For planning.
Because it doesn't stop. So we are already making preparations for the 2019-2020 school year. And then J.T. Barber will come back early this year because they'll be on the year-round calendar.
That's right.
So it's a quick turnaround time this year for J.T. Barber, but I know that they're really going to enjoy being
They'll
on that calendar.
capitalize on that.
Yes. And guess what? We have a great show today.
All right. Tell us about it.
So we had an opportunity to make some administrative announcements based on the work of the board with their approval. And so we have the new principal of Bridgeton Elementary School here today, Mr. Stephen Curry.
Great.
So you have an opportunity to get to know him as well as our viewers, so we think that that's important. And then we also have Kelly Williamson and Sarah Emmerich. They are part of our digital learning and teaching team. And they've got some great things that they want to share of things that are going to be happening this summer when you talk about professional development and resources for our students. And we have one of our community partners here as well. Jennifer Games is here with the City of New Bern Parks and Rec, and she's got an exciting event, and I know that you're going to love it because there's food involved to share with us.
Let's get started.
That's right.
Hi?
We're looking for insurance.
Let's see who's free.
When insurance agents work for only one company, their options are simply limited. But a trusted choice independent agent is free to shop many companies for a better deal. Free to do what's right for you.
Hi, I'm Buzzy Stubbs. Is it you, a friend, a family member? We've all had financial difficulties, especially in times like these. As a friend, let me tell you what to do. Call Stubbs Purdue today, make an appointment, and talk to one of our people. It's the first step to finding financial freedom. Don't wait another day. I promise you will feel better. Call Stubbs Purdue.
Welcome to Yahweh Christian Broadcast. I'm your host, Elkie Brabble. I'll be coming to you weekly with messages of encouragement, teaching, and sharing testimonies from Carolina. I invite you to tune in weekly and see how God has transformed the lives of many people in this area. God bless you, and we'll see you soon.
Watch Yahweh Christian Broadcast with Elkie Brabble right here on CTV10 or watch it online at vimeo.com/Yahweh Christian Broadcast.
You don't have to grow old waiting on new tires. Visit Mike's Tire and Auto, conveniently located between New Bern and Riverbend on Highway 17. Name brand tires, Michelin, BF Goodrich, Uniroyal, as well as used tires. If you're hearing any kind of funny sounds coming from your vehicle or just want to make sure your vehicle is in top condition, come to Mike's Tires and Auto. Of course, state inspections too at Mike's. They also have a complete line of car and truck accessories. Mike's Tire and Auto, 4422 Highway 17 South New Bern, 635-6600.
When is a biscuit more than just a biscuit? When it's the Country Biscuit of New Bern, of course. For almost 50 years, generations of familiar faces meet, greet, and eat at the Country Biscuit. Enjoy a hot breakfast or deliciously fast lunch. From homestyle cooking to salads and Country Biscuit. Stuck at the office? Call the Country Biscuit, 252-638-5151 for breakfast and lunch delivered right to your front door. The Country Biscuit, serving real food for real folks. 809 Broad Street, New Bern.
Welcome back to All About Craven. Jennifer?
Good morning.
We're back.
We are back.
And we're so pleased this morning to have Stephen Curry joining us, who is the newly named principal at Bridgeton Elementary.
Thank you for having me.
Yay,
Thank
congratulations.
you for being here.
Thank you so much.
Very exciting.
It is very exciting.
You've been in the system for a number of years, worked in a couple of different venues that I'm aware of.
Yes, sir.
Want to tell us a little bit about your path to this new opportunity?
Sure. In terms of my teaching career started in 2007, and I was actually a fifth grade teacher in Robeson County.
Okay.
Wow.
So I taught at Red Springs Middle School in Robeson County, and that was a wonderful experience. I learned a lot. I taught there for 5 years. And I was fortunate enough to have the opportunity to come to Craven County Schools as an assistant principal at Arthur Edwards Elementary School. So I got to work with Kathy Leffler, which was a great experience. She's a great leader, so I was fortunate to have that opportunity, and I stayed there for 5 years before spending the last 2 as a Mustang at Tucker Creek Middle School.
Okay.
So, yes,
So you've gotten not only an opportunity to deal with the little people at elementary school, but then also that stage of middle school.
Yes, ma'am. I I always enjoy over the last 2 years when we have our nights where we get to meet our future rising sixth graders, and you can see the nervousness on their face.
Sure.
And I told them, I said, I was just as nervous coming to middle school as you were, so don't worry about it. So we had that.
Doesn't change.
That's right. So we had that in common, but it really was a great experience, and I was really fortunate to being in the Havelock area to go from Arthur Edwards to Tucker Creek Middle School, I was able to see a lot of the students that I had at Arthur Edwards kind of grow up and go through the middle school and have that experience and eventually move on to high school. So that was a great experience.
It's so important, too, that you've got multi-levels.
Yes.
So you know what you're preparing now in the elementary role your students for as they go to middle school, because you were right there working with them.
Yeah, sure. Now more than ever, I will be. I'm certainly mindful of when our elementary students get to the middle school, some of the struggles that they experience. It is a very difficult transition. Middle school is a wonderful time, but it's a hard time for so many kids.
And parents too.
And parents, yeah, no, for sure. So that is certainly something that I'm mindful of, and something to keep in mind as I go forward at Bridgeton, and how we can best prepare our students to move on to the middle school level.
One of the things that we talk about on a regular basis here is how, even though we are Craven County, that within Craven County we have 3 distinct regions. We've got the western area, New Bern, and of course Havelock. So I know that there's a lot of culture in Havelock. Is there anything, being at both an elementary and middle school, that you thought that might be helpful to carry with you to Bridgeton Elementary? Yeah,
I think a big focus for me is just really getting to know the community, and to work with with the Havelock community and get to know and really have a close relationship with the military as well. And I think just the involvement that they've had with the 2 schools that I've been in I've seen that importance, and I think that is certainly something that I will focus on in my time at Bridgeton, is really ensuring that the Bridgeton community and the surrounding areas are really part of our school, and because it's a very important connection, and it certainly helps our school be more successful.
Now, does Bridgeton have a squadron? I don't believe they have a squadron.
I don't believe so.
So that would
but
be
you
great
have all
to
the
implement
connections.
that.
Yes. I do know I do know a few people, so that would be certainly high on my priority list. Yes, sir.
Well, you've got a lot of experience with that, working with the military in the schools.
Yes.
It's really exciting to see the young people looking up at the young soldiers.
Yes.
Male and female.
Yeah, it is, and it's unique. I did not grow up in a military family, so that was when I came to Arthur Edwards. That was a great experience, as a learning experience for how it's how the whole family serves, and how that impacts their education and their needs in the school. So I really have enjoyed that part of it.
I think one of the things too that we talk about is, and Miss Nasser has done a really good job, our military counselor for the school system, is that people assume that our military connected children, the majority of them, live in the Havelock community, and that's not always the case. So we've got a lot of children who are in our City of New Bern schools, and we even have some in the western part. So I think that that'll be a great advantage in community.
Yeah, I look forward to to continue that relationship with the military families and students.
Have you got any particular areas of focus that you're looking at? I know you would be in. You're finishing up.
Yeah,
your work now.
We're still trying to close up at Tucker Creek.
Yeah.
So right now, I do think, as I mentioned, really building that connection with community is something that jumps out to me right away. I really want to engage the community in a similar process that the county went through in creating a school vision. I've seen that benefit at the district level, and I really want to do the same thing at Bridgeton. I want it to be a vision that's going to really drive what we do at the school, and I think in order for that to be the case, we have to have time focusing on the whole child. I think academics is what gets reported in the newspapers often, but it's the social, the emotional, physical well-being of our students that's just as important and plays such a large role in their in their educational experience and their success in school and beyond school. So a large focus on really educating the whole child as well.
And for many of our students, school is their happy place. And so I know and how important that is. So I know that you'll do a wonderful job making sure that that happens. So I know that you had an opportunity to go to Bridgeton and had a chance to meet the staff. So how did that go? Because Miss Thompson, who is there now, you all are swapping kind of, because she's going to be the principal at Arthur Edwards.
Yeah, I was very fortunate that she invited me out there to meet the staff. I believe it was last Thursday.
Seems like a whirlwind since then.
It does, yes. Where I had that opportunity, and it was good. It was exciting. You know, I was excited to get out there, and I do know some of the teachers already, so they were all surprised to see me walk through that door. But I only spent a few minutes out there because it was great. It was exciting. I've been getting a lot of text messages and started to communicate with the staff members. So I look forward to the summertime and really getting in there and meeting with each of the teachers and really just finding out how I can best support them and Bridgeton to help them be successful.
When you arrived there at Bridgeton, did you sense the community that our school system is?
Yes, sir. And it was really, it was, like I said, I spent my entire career in the Havelock area, so it's, and I do have experience. My wife did teach at Bridgeton for several years, so I knew, I know it's a great school and a great community, and she's always spoke very highly of it, so I'm very excited to get out there and get going.
Good.
So tell us some of the things that you've got planned for this summer. Not only work-related, because I hope that you've got some time to take some time personally as well.
Yeah, well, I will start with this weekend. I have a 7-year-old daughter. She just turned 7, so her birthday present, we are going to Busch Gardens.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm so excited about that.
Yes.
But in terms of...
Who's more excited?
Actually, she's really excited. I don't think she knows what Busch Gardens is, but she really wants to stay in a hotel. So
that's a big...
We probably could have just stayed in Havelock in one of the hotels, and she would have been just as happy. But yeah, and my family, I was born and raised in upstate New York, so I'm hopeful that I can possibly carve out a couple days where we can go and my children can see their grandparents, and I can visit my parents as well.
Oh,
so.
Neat. I know we've talked about this before in past, but I don't remember where in upstate New York.
A small town, Candor, New York. It's just outside of Ithaca.
Okay.
Off of Cuga Lake.
Kind of getting the geographic.
Yes. Yeah. I always have to.
That'd be good.
Yeah. Yep.
So one of the things that we'd like to do on the show as well, because it's really important for them to have this opportunity, because this is a learning opportunity for students as well. When you talk about speaking and presence and public, and we also want to make sure when school starts back that we have a chance to highlight some students from Bridgeton Elementary. So I know that we'll be working closely with you.
Certainly.
Yeah,
I look forward to it.
A good time. And any last words of wisdom you want to share, or any goals that you have for Bridgeton that you want to put out there?
No, I'm excited I'm just excited to get to work. I really can't wait. Craven County has done a wonderful job to prepare me for this opportunity, and I really am excited to get my foot in the door and get to work. And I hope the teachers, the families, the students are ready to do the same thing, because it's going to be a fun and exciting year.
That's great.
You've studied under some great leaders, and you're certainly rising to be a great leader yourself. We're really pleased to see you go into this opportunity.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And I can't wait to hear all about Busch Gardens.
I am excited. It has been a crazy couple weeks for me, so I am excited to spend some time with my kids.
Well, enjoy your time with your family. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Your mission is to successfully sell your property. The Tyson Group has both experience and an uncanny ability to bring buyers and sellers together. The Tyson Group is an unstoppable force. You are to contact the Tyson Group at 675-9595 or go to tysongroup.info. Call now 675-9595 to accomplish your mission. This message will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
Your dreams into a reality is waiting for you at Craven Community College. Offering a wide variety of programs, degrees, and university transfer, we specialize in connecting your career goals to educational opportunities. With classes available on campuses located in New Bern and Havelock, as well as online, we offer a learning environment that is convenient, affordable, and relevant to your needs. Register for classes today and move your life forward at Craven Community College.
Ugly.
Stupid.
Dweeb.
Useless. Weird.
Slow.
Things that should never be said.
Shut it down.
We're all beautiful.
We're strong. We're powerful. Be loud.
Be proud.
We have the power to put an end to bullying.
So go ahead. Be you. Be bold.
Be different. Be brave.
Choose to stand up against bullies.
Choose kindness. Choose kindness.
Choose kindness.
When is a biscuit more than just a biscuit? When it's the country biscuit of New Bern, of course. For almost 50 years, generations of familiar faces meet, greet, and eat at the Country Biscuit. Enjoy a hot breakfast or deliciously fast lunch. From home-style cooking to salads and signature sandwiches, it's all good at the Country Biscuit. Stuck at the office? Call the Country Biscuit, 252-638-5151 for breakfast and lunch delivered right to your front door. The Country Biscuit, serving real food for real folks. 809 Broad Street, New Bern.
Hi, I'm Buzzy Stubbs. Is it you, a friend, a family member? We've all had financial difficulties, especially in times like these. As a friend, let me tell you what to do. Call Stubbs Purdue today, make an appointment, and talk to one of our people. It's the first step to finding financial aid. I promise you will feel better. Call Stubbs Purdue.
You don't have to grow old waiting on new tires. Visit Mike's Tire and Auto, conveniently located between New Bern and Riverbend on Highway 17. Name brand tires, Michelin, BF Goodrich, Uniroyal, as well as used tires. If you're hearing any kind of funny sounds coming from your vehicle or just want to make sure your vehicle is in top condition, come to Mike's Tires and Auto. Of course, state inspections too at Mike's. They also have a complete line of car and truck accessories. Mike's Tire and Auto, 4422 Highway 17 South New Bern, 635-6600.
Welcome back to All About Craven. Jennifer.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Okay, it's getting more and more exciting all the time.
I know. I'm worried. We've got things for you for hands-on learning this morning.
We have bots here. And leaders of the bots, Kelly Williamson, who is Director of Digital Teaching.
Yes, sir.
And Sarah Emmerich, who's Digital Teaching and Learning Coach.
Yes, sir.
And you're here to direct the bots or tell us about summer learning and how it all fits together.
Yeah, so we did this, we've done this robot coding tour, and so we've done a lot of the dashes, and we'll start them up here. And this is all through your phone? So, yeah, there's an app that you use to connect them, and then you can drive them around, and we've used some mats to code. So they have to figure out how far to go forward, where to turn, and we've done it from high school all the way down to kindergarten.
Wow.
So it's been really interesting to see the various ranges of everything. And I hope he doesn't fall off the table or anything here, so we'll...
Oh, wow.
I don't know. You better get him, Jennifer, he falls.
Whoa, there he goes.
You got me on my toes this morning.
He's very interactive.
Yeah, so this is the Dash.
Friendly.
This is one of the earlier models, which is the black one, and you can actually do some HTML coding instead of just the block coding.
Oh, okay.
And so we've done a lot of that with middle school. And then these are the little spheros.
Okay, hold on. I feel like I need to raise my hand.
Okay.
So the students are writing the code to be able to move the bot?
Correct.
Okay, so how and where are they writing the code? You got to take it back to the basics.
Oh, okay. So there's an app that you download, and you can just drag over for the block coding, you just drag over forward. And then you can say how many centimeters you want it to go forward and the speed. And that's kind of basic. That's about as far as we've gotten with this first, 45-minute lesson introduction with the kids. And there's also an app that they can drive it. So the K1ers have driven it. done a path, and that's been very interesting.
Is it like a maze or something like that?
Yeah, so what we've done is we made
figure out.
We've made these grids, and we mapped it from the Wonder Workshop Challenge that we're going to try to get everybody to do next year, hopefully. And so there's 30 by 30 centimeter squares, right? And I think they're 4 by 4,
5 by 5,
5 by 5.
and we have obstacles as the kids age. So the middle and the high have some obstacles they have to do. It's kind of based on mapping an ocean floor, so they can get caught in currents, or they have to test coral reefs. So they have to actually build something attached to the robot that would go up to. We use a plastic cup for the coral reef, and they have to go up to it and touch it, or they have to retrieve an artifact. So there's other things happening on the mat for the higher grade levels that they have to code. And they just use their iPads, and we have the app
learning
on
the
there
logic
for
of
them.
programming.
Yes.
So does each student have one?
Usually
there's
partners or small groups, so that one person's coding and one person's kind of moving the robot back to the original place so that they can run the full code. So there's a lot of design thinking involved, because there's this kind of test, prototype, bring it back, try it again, bring it back. So there's two of them kind of moving through.
Teamwork, collaboration. This is definitely the future and where we're going. So, I mean, it's great that
really?
It's great. I know, surprise. So it's great that they're learning these skills, because we're probably preparing them for jobs that we don't even know that exist yet.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, I'm a little nervous.
So now,
So this is a Sphero.
Oh, he talks too?
Oh, yeah. You can turn him off if you want
No,
to.
I want to hear what's he saying.
Well, I disconnected, so he's probably not going to do much of anything else in that.
he's got his eye on you.
He does have his eye on me, so now he's on you. You better behave.
I'm going to behave.
Kids can record their own voices on it to say up to 10 different things, so that makes it really cool and kind of personalized for them as well.
Now, is there a camera in here as well?
No.
That would be cool.
Yeah,
that would be
really
cool.
We're hoping that's coming out in the future.
So they don't have those yet.
No.
That could be my invention.
Yes, I know. You could mount it right on top.
Because that really looks like it could be a camera.
Yeah.
It does.
Okay, so tell us about this one, because I'm intrigued. I like the color.
This one I love because it's like a mood ball. A mood bot.
A mood bot.
It can kind of sense your mood and show you colors to.
So blue is my color. So does that mean I'm cool and calm?
Let me get you the blue then.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
So yeah, so this is connected by an app as well, and so the Spheres, I think they do a little bit more high-level math and science. So they probably we've done more middle and high with the Spheros. So they can actually code
in JavaScript.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So it's a
of the coding capability up the ladder.
Yeah, and we're having a robot coding camp. This is our first one this year, and it's so popular that it's all booked up. We've already had our participants sign up, and we're going to try to see if they can build a bridge with popsicle sticks
and paper
and then run the Sphero over it.
Okay, so I'm coming to camp.
Yeah, definitely. We'll see how it goes this year.
Now, where is it?
We got 3 sessions, right?
We have 3 sessions, so it's going to be in August, and I think we're starting Havelock first.
Yeah, and then HJ Middle, and then we'll end at West Craven Middle.
Okay.
So 3 middle.
I've got 3 days of camp. I'm so excited.
Yeah, we are excited.
Lots of picture opportunities.
Well, I'm afraid that the kids are going to outbuild me on the bridge, so I think I might just be there to capture.
Whoa, there he goes.
Yeah.
To tell the story. So that is really cool.
So yeah, so we try to get these in the schools more just to have exposure, to the students and the teachers to see kind of what's out there. So hopefully it'll trickle down and they'll start purchasing some stuff and using them.
And create
so tell us how it's connected to education.
So they're just using a lot of critical thinking, trying to figure out, like she was saying, more the design process. So you're testing it out, and if it doesn't work, figuring out, did I go far enough? Did I not? Did it not, do this or do that? And so they,
And they're doing it in teams.
Yes.
Yeah, partners work best usually. with these types of activities. So.
And what have the reactions of the students been? How do they feel in regards to when they have an opportunity to do this kind of work?
It's kind of surprising. Some of the kids really come out of their shell, and you can really see that they really succeed in this type of environment, which is some of those people you don't, the kids you don't expect to, they do. And so it's been really nice to have something totally different for them to do during the day.
They're really excited about it. Anytime they see the robots in the building, kids just come up and want to know more about it naturally. So it's been a real success.
It's interesting, too, because, we do Farm Day and James W. Smith, and it's the animals. And
you want your goat back, don't you?
Yeah.
You want
and then we
Elvis
have
back.
the robots or the bots.
Yeah.
And, it's A to Z.
Yeah, it is.
Well, and the other thing that I'm thinking, too, is that does this have a name? Have we named these?
Yes,
we have. Yes.
We had the Harry Potter theme going on, but you can kind of change the names, and so, but we did have the characters of Harry Potter this year, just to kind of instill reading with the kids as well, because that's on one of the Battle of the Books lists.
Right.
So we'll probably do something similar next year, which is maybe pick an elementary book or another book and name them after some of the characters and places, just to kind of intrigue them and bring in, reading as well.
Well, we continue to talk about how important personalized learning is. And so when I think about this and lighting up when they have the chance to see this walking in and that you're capturing somebody's attention that you might not have gotten, I mean, this is remarkable. So I'm really excited and looking forward to seeing where this goes.
Professional development. What's being done this summer related to professional development?
So we're continuing on our Apple focus and our creativity.
Okay.
So we've coined Apple flip-flops and applesauce last year, so we're just going to roll with it again this year, and it's going to be
applesauce?
Flip-flops and apple.
Don't put your flip-flops in the applesauce.
Okay.
So it's going to be 9 days, right? 369 days in July. So we've got a fabulous Apple trainer, Christine, and she was doing some of our cohorts this spring, and she's fabulous. So she's going to come and do a session, and then we're going to kind of rotate around so we can offer more sessions to the teachers.
And we'll do a session on coding, actually. There's a whole day long on teachers for coding, learning how to code with Swift Playgrounds coding program, and then these actually work with that as well. So the Dash do.
So I can go do more stuff with the
you
box.
can learn even more.
Good, because I'm planning on coming to the flip-flops and applesauce because there's different sessions. Applesauce that I think will be helpful for me, and so I know that they were very popular last year, so I know that they will be. This guy won't quit looking at me.
He's intrigued this morning,
but he's not even on, so that's the thing that I'm worried
about. He's on, he's just not connected, so he's kind of doing his own thing right now.
Now, do they interact? Or
there is a dot you can purchase with that will interact with it, but these two are two different companies. So as of right now, they're kind of doing their own thing. But there is another robot that will interact with that blue one, and when you put a bunch of them together, they do interact together, which is kind of
stories or whatever.
And he blinks. He blinks. I mean,
he doesn't have as much emotion as you do.
I know, but he's talking and winking at me.
They have a little bit of personality.
Okay. Well, so we also have worked together a little bit on some summer online resources for our students.
Yeah.
So do y'all want to share that as well?
Yeah, so we have kind of a web page where we're hosting a lot of different resources for students and parents on the core curriculum areas. We've also included CTE and the arts, and then just some general family resources for combating things like math anxiety, test-taking anxiety, that we're promoting for students to use over the summer so that the learning really doesn't end.
Oh, that's great.
So, yeah, we're excited about it. This is the first year that we're offering that to parents.
I'm looking forward to pushing that out. So we'll get all of that information together so that our parents are aware we're just trying to finish the school year first. So thank you all for bringing our new friends.
Welcome to Yahweh Christian Broadcast. I'm your host, Elkie Brabble. I'll be coming to you weekly with messages of encouragement, teaching, and sharing testimonies from people all over New Bern, North Carolina. I invite you to tune in weekly and see how God has transformed the lives of many people in this area. God bless you, and we'll see you soon.
Watch Yahweh Christian Broadcast with Elkie Brabble right here on CTV10 or watch it online at vimeo.com/Yahweh Christian Broadcast. Find the largest selection of carpet vinyl and laminates.
Liberty Carpet.
Who carries all the major name brands such as Shaw, Mohawk, Bellevue, and Tutex?
Liberty Carpet.
Laminates by Mannington and Shaw. Hardwoods by Bruce, Shaw, and Mohawk.
Liberty Carpet.
Luxury vinyl flooring by Shaw, Nova, and Earthworks.
Liberty Carpet.
Ceramic tile by American Ole, Mohawk, Shaw, and Deltile. Liberty Carpets, 11-time winner of the Reader's Choice Awards. Cash and carry discounts available. Liberty Carpets, 2524 Noose Boulevard, Newbern. Call them at 636-9052.
Ugly.
Stupid.
Dweeb.
Useless. Weird.
Slow.
Things that should never be said.
Shut it down.
We are all beautiful.
We're strong.
We're powerful.
Be loud.
Be proud.
We have the power to put an end to bullying.
So go ahead. Be you. Be bold.
Be different. Be brave.
Choose to stand up against bullies.
Choose kindness. Choose kindness.
Choose kindness.
At the Carolina Law Group, we are mostly known for our work in criminal defense, DWI defense, and traffic ticket defense. Russ Bolts is an attorney with the Carolina Law Group, and he focuses his practice on immigration law, estate planning and administration, and Social Security disability. Russ is committed to providing each client exceptional customer service with individual attention. Come by our office today at 1723 South Glenburning Road in Newbern and see how Russ can help you with your legal needs. Whether cold or hot, we're on the spot. Dale's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Refrigeration can handle all your temperature needs. With special financing available, Dale's offers fast and reliable service for all makes and models, residential and commercial. Free estimates and 24-hour emergency service. Specializing in service and repair, preventative maintenance to keep your system running at its best. Cold or hot, we're on the spot. Call Dale's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Refrigeration today, 637-6184.
Hi.
We're looking for insurance.
Let's see who's free.
When insurance agents work for only one company, their options are simply limited. But a trusted choice independent agent is free to shop many companies for a better deal. Free to do what's right for you.
Welcome back to All About Craven. It's Wednesday morning, and Jennifer and I are here talking about all the great things going on across our community.
And having lots of fun.
And in our schools.
Yes.
And in our city. We have Jennifer Gaines, who is here from City of New Bern Parks and Recreation.
Yes,
and you're here to talk about a fundraiser.
Yes, sir.
Something really big that's getting ready to be kicked off this summer, but many other projects too.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Where would you like to start?
Yes, so we have our IHOP fundraiser coming up tomorrow from 2 to 9 p.m. And with that, you can just go in. You can pre-register online. You can go to our Facebook page to find a link for that.
Okay.
And then you just find us online with New Bern Parks and Recreation. And you can go on an RSVP, or you can show up and tell your waiter or waitress that you would like to be there for the Kidsville fundraiser between 2 and 9 p.m.
And this is all about Kidsville.
I know, I'm so
Oh,
excited.
it is so exciting.
I didn't realize that they were tearing down the park, and so when I was over there at Cutler Field, when I drove by, and I was like, oh, Kidsville's gone. But you've got a lot of work to do to get it rebuilt.
Yeah. Through the 21st, so looking for volunteers. It is going to be a community build. Ages 10 and up are welcome to participate, but 18 and over can use the power tools, but the other 10 to 17 will definitely have a lot of other work to do besides power tools, and childcare will be provided. There will be food, lunch and dinner for the volunteers, and each day it'll be from 7 a.m. until dusk. And for 4 hours at a time, but if they can only squeeze in during their lunch break, we welcome any volunteers.
Well, I think I have 2 young people that might be able to help.
That would be great.
Including myself.
You were including yourself in the young people.
Of course.
Of course. Well, your vision for this new Kidsville
Yes.
2,
Yes.
Well, I'm not sure what you're calling it.
What is it, Kidsville 2.0?
2.0.
Yeah, so you were right on track.
Okay. The ideas, though, reflect the history and the design of the original Kidsville, but with the community and the kids in the community's input, right?
Yes, and the original Kidsville was built in 1994. It was the year I was born. So I got to grow up playing on the original Kidsville, and now I get to help build the new one. But the first Kidville was a community build as well. It was an all-wood structure, and now this is going to have similar feel with the wood, but it's going to be made out of like recycled plastic, so it'll last 50 years. And with that, we did have a design day for the kids to come and talk to the designer, and so he was able to really incorporate a lot of what the kids want in the community, and it was really cool. They came and told the designer what they wanted. He went and designed that day, and the kids were super ecstatic to see their ideas come to life. So it'll be an awesome
I think one of the things that I like best about the plan, can people access this online if they want to view it, or is it not?
Yeah, so you can go to our website, like the city's website, and go to Parks and Recreation, and there's packets that look like this, and then it goes through the history of Kidsville. It has the layout of what the playground's going to look like, has a 3D version, and then it also has sponsorship opportunities for people to give back. And the lowest one in getting kids involved is a tile for $25, and the kids will be able to create their tile, and it'll be displayed at the playground. We have pickets again, bricks, and a lot of questions have asked for the ones that donated the pickets for the first build, what we were planning on doing, and it's going to be made into an art structure with the old pickets, so it's still going to be incorporated with the playground itself.
I think you all have thought of everything.
Yes.
They really have.
And I think what I like most about the plan is that you really kept the original structure designed to the best that you could.
Yes, and I think that was the key element. I know even for me, with it being a staple for New Bern, is that element was still a part of it. 'Cause I know for me, playing on as a kid, it was like our own city, and it was castles and everything, and I think the kids will really be able to feel that and use their imagination with the pirate ship that's going to be ADA accessible, and the bow is going to swing, so all kids will be able to be involved. There's like a sand pit with dinosaurs that they can dig in, and so it'll be a really neat experience.
So how long is the anticipated build? How long will it take before the park's completed?
It'll be a week. So we're planning on getting the 600 volunteers for that week, and then Sunday we should be done.
Wow.
Yes, and with the fundraising, our goal is $300,000, and with reaching
That's a lot of pancakes.
Yes. And with that, it would have the whole design right here. But we are going to start it in July, so if we don't reach that, we're going to phase it in. So by the time we're done with the end of the week, the kids will be able to play on it with that first phase if we don't reach our ultimate goal.
So it's really important for people to, if they can't do the pancakes, to go to the website to see about the sponsorship opportunities.
Yes, and we also have a couple more meals that they would be able to participate in. We have one with Chipotle that's going to be June 25th. It's going to be a Tuesday, and it'll be from 5 to 9 p.m. And that one you'll have to go in and show the flyer on your phone, or bring in a flyer and say that you want to participate in the fundraiser for that one.
For Kidsville.
And then we are going to be doing a fundraiser with Chick-fil-A as well in July. Haven't set the date yet on that one, but everyone loves Chick-fil-A.
That's right. So you can't go wrong with Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. So we'll have that one as well, but then also other sponsorship opportunities in the packet to help.
I mean, between the robots and Kidsville, I mean, I'm in heaven today.
I mean, what a summer it's going to be.
This is great. So tell us some of the other things, because I know that you are working on multiple projects, because this is not the only thing that you have going on this summer.
Yes, Sam. So we have our Footloose on the Noose. This kicked off. We've already had one of our concerts, the flyer that we have for it, and we have one this Friday. It's going to be the Backbeat, and it'll start at 6:30 at Union Point Park. But we have concerts going through Friday, September 13th. Wow. And it'll all be outside, and it's a free event. We will have vendors there that you can buy food and drinks and stuff.
So
Those
that'll are really popular.
Yes, and this Friday is supposed to be pretty. There's not supposed to be any rain, so it'll be a great time.
We hope so, because graduation is Saturday morning.
That's right.
Yes, yes.
And everybody in Craven County is praying, so.
Yes, that is for sure. And then, too, I know that it's graduation Saturday, but we also have a hurricane expo to help with people to prepare. And we have it this Saturday at West New Bern Recreation Center from 2 to 6. And there will be roughly around 20 vendors there giving out advice. They might have little giveaways for everyone. But any questions that anyone may ask of what are the essentials that I need to prepare for a hurricane, this is the place to be to go and ask questions for it. We also have our new park, Martin Marietta. We have our groundbreaking that's going to be on Thursday, June 20th at 10 a.m. And this is going to be starting the first phase of the park, and it's going to be one of our biggest city parks, and it'll be an awesome area. In the second phase or third, it's going to be an amphitheater for people to enjoy live music. Definitely a lot of places to put your kayak out or a small boat. It'll be an adventure course. It'll be a Whibbit course, which is in the water kind of like playground for kids. It's all inflatable.
Wow.
So there's a lot of awesome things coming to this park. So
cool.
Looks like I'll be hanging out there too.
Yes. And that'll be over there near where Hatteras Yachts is, going that way.
Entrance will be off Glen Burnie?
Yes, sir. The address is 700 South Glen Burnie Road.
Okay.
We also have date night movies in the park. And our next one is going to be coming up July 27th, and it's going to be Nights in Rodanthe. And with the showtime, it'll start around dusk, so 8:39. And we'll have vendors out there as well, but just bring a blanket or a lawn chair, and it'll be awesome. We'll have the movie played up on a big screen for everyone to enjoy at Union Point Park.
Oh, cool.
And then we also have our city's 4th of July celebration coming up on 4th of July. It'll be at Lawson Creek Park. Activities will start around 5:30. We'll have live music, food trucks, fireworks will go off at 9:15, and we'll have inflatables and games for the kids to enjoy. So that'll be a big event as well at Lawson Creek Park.
That never disappoints.
Yes.
That's always a great
It'll be
celebration.
awesome.
Me too.
And we also have our swim lessons. Sign up are underway.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's important.
And a lot of our swim lesson sessions are filling up.
Yes.
But you're welcome to go online and see availability. And you can also call our office number. It's 252-639-2901. And then we are also accepting pool party reservations or anything like that. If you would like to reserve the aquatic center, you would talk to our employee Carrie about that, and they're filling up fast as well. So definitely a popular place, and the aquatic center's opened for everyone to come as well now for the season, starting at 12 to 6 most days.
Y'all are going to be extremely busy there, I'm sure.
Yes. Yes, we have a lot of things coming up, and summer camps are filling up fast, and it's a busy time for us as well, but glad to be able to serve the community.
Wow.
So tomorrow at 2 o'clock
Yes.
To 9
until
o'clock.
9
Correct.
at IHOP.
Yes, sir.
Let's
Lots of
all
pancakes.
join together and eat pancakes for Kidsville.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so
Thank you
much
for
for being
being
here.
Thank you for having me.
When is a biscuit more than just a biscuit? When it's the country biscuit of New Bern, of course. For almost 50 years, generations of familiar faces meet, greet, and eat at the Country Biscuit. Enjoy a hot breakfast or deliciously fast lunch. From home-style cooking to salads and signature sandwiches, it's all good at the Country Biscuit. Stuck at the office? Call the Country Biscuit, 252-638-5151 for breakfast and lunch delivered right to your front door. The Country Biscuit, serving real food for real folks. 809 Broad Street, New Bern.
You know what the best thing about the all-new Mitsubishis here at Riverside Mitsubishi is? Me? No, it's the amazing 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Well, safety and value stand out the most.
This may take a while, folks.
So warranty and safety features make it the best. I say technology. I guess we can agree to disagree. Let's agree on Mitsubishi. At Riverside Mitsubishi, where we'll make bond or pre-owned vehicles so easy.
Your mission is to successfully sell your property. The Tyson Group has both experience and an uncanny ability to bring buyers and sellers together. The Tyson Group is an unstoppable force. You are to contact the Tyson Group at 675-9595 or go to tysongroup.info. Call now 675-9595 to accomplish your mission. This message will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
The first step toward making your dreams into a reality is waiting for you at Craven Community College. Offering a wide variety of programs, degrees, and university transfer, we specialize in connecting your career goals to educational opportunities. With classes available on campuses located in New Bern and Havelock, as well as online, we offer a learning environment that is convenient, affordable, and relevant to your needs. Register for classes today and
tires, visit Mike's Tire and Auto, conveniently located between New Bern and Riverbend on Highway 17. Name brand tires, Michelin, BF Goodrich, Uniroyal, as well as used tires. If you're hearing any kind of funny sounds coming from your vehicle or just want to make sure your vehicle is in top condition, come to Mike's Tires and Auto. Of course, state inspections too at Mike's. They also have a complete line of car and truck accessories. Mike's Tire and Auto, 4422 Highway 17 South New Bern, 635-6600.
At the Carolina Law Group, we are mostly known for our work in criminal defense, DWI defense, and traffic ticket defense, and we've added immigration and personal injury to our practice. At the Carolina Law Group, we represent real people with real legal needs. We offer convenient and quality legal services at a fair price. We also strive to help those to see quality and respect. If you would like to speak to one of our attorneys, call us at 636. Visit the office at 1723 South Glenburn Road in New Bern.
Welcome back to All About Craven. It is Wednesday morning. We've had a great show. Thank you for bringing everyone in today.
Well, welcome back. I'm glad that we had an opportunity to showcase not only our educators, but also our community partners as well. And it's very difficult. Together. All working together. I always love shining a light on our students. But of course, you know, with it being exam week,
tough time to get students in,
I don't want to pull anybody, of course, from that. So
there's enough stress out there.
Don't want anybody to have to do an exam on a makeup day if they can take it with their class in a comfortable setting that they're accustomed to.
But everything we talk about is how it's going to impact our young people, our students,
our future
this summer, in the future.
So I know some places that I'll be visiting this summer, and I hope that you'll be visiting as well.
I'm worried about vacation time because it seems like that really needs to be the second thing you put on the calendar. In these major events, you have to be here for. So.
Well, and you have to plan accordingly, so I know that you'll get out and have an opportunity to see the things that are happening.
So many good things. I hope we can do the IHOP tomorrow.
Yes, so tomorrow, pancakes, and it sounds like they need to sell a lot of pancakes, and so we hope that if they can't go and enjoy IHOP, to definitely look online with the City of New Bern in regard to the sponsorship opportunities for Kidsville, because that is important for our children to be able to have a place to be able to go and have fun outside.
And you raised your family there.
I did, and so that's one of the things when I drove by there and saw that it was gone, it was one of those that just hits you right in the heart. But seeing the new plans and the opportunity to be a part of giving back is the other thing that I'm excited about, because I think I've got 2 young volunteers that can definitely help make a difference.
Is that the only thing going on this summer?
No, it's not. One of the important things that I want to make sure that we get the word out there, and I'll be sharing more information through the school system as well, is our summer feeding program. And so we've got, we want to make sure that our children have meals during the summer, and this year we're not just doing lunch. Lauren, our school nutrition director, has expanded it to include breakfast and dinner.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I mean, to make sure that our children do not go hungry in Craven County. And so
18 and younger?
18 and younger. And so the locations are strategic
and
throughout.
not affiliated with the schools, that's not a requirement?
You don't have to be a student of Craven County Schools. So we also have camps that take advantage of these opportunities. The YMCA, when they were here, we're talking about that. Churches through Vacation Bible Schools. But we want everybody to know through the community that this is an opportunity to walk in anytime. You don't have to have your name on a list or call ahead or anything like that. You just have to come.
What an undertaking.
It is, and it's Monday through Thursday, and it starts on Monday because that is our first day of summer. So we hope that the students will take advantage of this, and we've got locations at Trent Park, Havelock High School, West Craven High School, and I know that there are some community locations as well, but they won't be affiliated with the school system. But it's important that we get the word out.
All through the same program, though.
Correct.
Yes. Wonderful.
And we've got, I'm not sure that students want to hear this, summer school. So if students do need some additional learning, we will have it from elementary to high school.
Okay.
And so at the elementary level, it usually revolves around our reading. So our Read to Achieve camps. And so parents will be getting notified if their student is eligible, and that is by invitation only, because we're limited with the number of seats that we have available for that. So they should be getting that information before the last day of school. And then same for our middle school. We've got some summer school opportunities that'll focus specifically on reading. And then we also have it at the high school as well. And so there's some credit recovery opportunities as well. So if anybody is interested, they of course can contact the Board of Education to get more information, but the students should receive that information and hopefully, especially at the middle school and high school level, make sure that the parents get it. But I know that phone calls are being made as well.
And so many enrichment opportunities also this summer.
Yes. And so that's one of the things too that we're interested in. We won't have any data to start with since it'll be the first year, but with JT Barber going on the year-round calendar, we're hoping to prevent some of that summer slide that we talk about that happens when students are out during the summertime.
And then we have board meetings next week.
You all still have work to do, even though it's summer, and so we've got a work session as well as a Board of Education meeting.
In fact, we have a meeting tomorrow morning.
You do, a special called meeting.
Special called meeting for personnel.
Yes.
Okay. And the pie luncheon.
The pie luncheon is next Wednesday, and they had to change their venue this year as well due to the hurricane, so we will be in Havelock enjoying our lunch there with Partners in Education, and they have sold out. So I know that it'll be a great venue, and it'll be a great meal and a great fellowship where everybody has a chance to come together, and it's nice to see all of our educators and community partners come together.
It is.
And it's almost like your send-off for summer, and Colonel Ferry will be the special guest speaker.
Excellent.
So I know he was a gracious host. We had a principals meeting there last month, and you know he really thinks a lot of Craven County Schools and our educators, and really did a phenomenal job in terms of speaking to the principals. And it was one of those inspirational that I don't even know if that was where he was going when he started his conversation, but it ended there, and I think there were some final words that really hit home for some of our principals, and he really talked about choosing your joy. And it was great to hear that message, especially here at the end of the school year. And so I think it meant a lot to a lot of people.
Well, it's amazing to know that we live in an area that we're so blessed with what we're surrounded by. A community that is so co-supportive. All these organizations working to help facilitate and support each other, our community, certainly our schools and our students. It's just, we're blessed.
We are extremely fortunate, and we are so thankful for everybody who reaches out to extend their reach, not only to our students, but to our staff as well, because there are a lot of people who do a lot of things to empower our educators. And so we really appreciate that love. Thank you.
Next week.
Thank you for watching CTV10's All About Craven. For more information or to schedule a guest for the show, check us out on the web at www.allaboutcraven.com or call Otis Tutt at CTV10 at 633-2544.